Hi, this is Michael Hurst, and welcome to another video question and answer session for fecaltransplant.org. As you may have heard from my website, my book, or some of these other videos, I actually use fecal transplants combined with some drug therapies and nutritional supplements to effectively cure myself of ulcerative colitis. That is, I have now been off all maintenance medications for over 16 months and do not even modify my diet. No special carbohydrate diet or gluten-free diet for me. I can eat whatever I want and not take any drugs, and I'm in full remission. No symptoms whatsoever. So that's my experience. Now, one question I've oftentimes gotten is how does mood and emotion, in particular, say depression or anxiety, oftentimes seem to trigger a flare of ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease or irritable bowel syndrome as well. And here's how. I believe it's a complicated factor. Certainly there are bacteria in the gut, but suddenly the amount of neurotransmitters in the digestive tract are definitely affected by the same things the brain is, and mood and emotion are. And so any disturbance of those can trigger diarrhea, muscle spasms, other things of that nature. And this in turn can lead to a dominance of inflammation-causing bacteria, as conditions are not well established for the more healthy bacteria in the colon to succeed and thrive. So that is how this works. So what drugs can we use to help make things better? Well, one discovery I had was that bupropion, Wellbutrin, actually became an integral part of my healing process. There's actually a study out there that was done to use Wellbutrin for Crohn's disease. It was conducted about 2006, 2005. By GlaxoSmithKline, the maker of the drug Wellbutrin. And unfortunately, they never released any results of the study. Not positive, not negative either. However, as you can see on websites such as healingwell.com, there are discussion threads where people successfully use this for Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis to maintain remission. Now, how does this come into play if you want to use fecal transplantation of the bacteria to cure yourself? Well, you do need to get the inflammation under control. And so drugs like prednisone, for example, can be effective for that. If you're on biologic drugs like Remicade, continuing them through the fecal transplants could be a good idea. However, bupropion was very, very effective. 24 hours after taking it, the last flare I ever had went into remission. And that remission's been sustained since the end of doing the fecal transplants, and now a year and a half later. So it wasn't just the Wellbutrin. It helped me in the short run. Another thing to consider as well is that other antidepressants that elevate serotonin levels can also calm bowel movements as well. Many of them are actually prescribed for irritable bowel syndrome, which I did not know until a psychiatrist actually told me. And so he actually prescribed a drug known as Cylonor, which is a low dose of the old tricyclic antidepressant Doxepin, which has been around for almost 50 years. And so the combination of that was a very, very powerful punch to the bad bacteria in there. The tricyclic antidepressant calmed muscle spasms in my gut. If you want to try non-prescription drugs, you can also try things like the herbal supplement valerian root extract. This is another way to calm the gut. And as you calm bacteria, you calm muscle spasms, you give the intestines a chance to heal, and also a chance for the good bacteria to start to establish themselves without more stuff constantly coming down the pipes. And so that is how these play a role. Depression, anxiety, emotional stress can affect neurotransmitters in the gut. And this can cause diarrhea or constipation, and that in turn can affect the balance of bacteria in that digestive tract. So once again, there's another answer to how stress plays a role, and how properly managing stress and or depression can help you cure ulcerative colitis. Thank you very much.